All right, Mr. Gosser, we're going to do a little face reading on you. I've got your picture right behind me over here on my screen. So I'm going to go through a few things that I noticed in your face that kind of stand out. First is right across here, you have what's called a brow ridge, which means that you create rules and systems for how you do things. Even if they don't make sense to other people at times, they always make sense to you. A little taller forehead and more flattened across would indicate that you tend to use logic as your primary processor. That would draw you to mechanical tasks or things that are more predictable in the way that you're going to do things. It also means you have a tendency to think through things with the taller part and then overthink through things on a regular basis. Your chin is rounded, which indicates that you respond well by trying to connect with other people, and you tend to judge yourself based on your ability to connect and on your relationships. The little line on your chin right there would indicate that you respond well to verbal affirmation. So when people give you compliments, that's good for you. In a work setting, that also means that you typically need feedback on the work that you're doing in order to make sure that you stay on track. A couple other things that stand out in your left ear, you've got a couple of notches. So the notches are like little indentions like this. So right about here, which is 17 years old, something happened that kind of shaped the way you looked at things. And then again, right before you turned 20 years old, something happened that shaped the way that you looked at things on the personal side or internal side of your life. So it's either a self-reflection or a relationship reflection that kind of changed there. Looks like more around 26 years old, somewhere in there on the working side of your life, which is your right ear. Something happened there that kind of changed the way that you looked at things. Flat eyebrows as task before relationship. They kind of tuck under the brow ridge more on the right than on the left, which would indicate that you have a tendency to be more vocal or more direct with things at work. So you'll pull less punches and kind of say what you need to say there. A little ball on the end of the nose would indicate you don't like being left out of information and you don't like being caught off guard, so you want to be kept in the loop. Now, obviously, there's more that we can go into, but I wanted to give you a quick overview of that. I hope that helps.